Oh, hello, and welcome to my TNA Impact Wrestling review. Shit. Yes, hello everyone, and welcome to my TNA Impact Wrestling review. Well, I messed that up right there, but the Expedition of Gold continues. But as before they start the show with the Expedition of Gold with Matt Hardy, um, well, I've already, addressed these, but I did a graphic pretty much acknowledging the deaths of George the Animal Steel, Chavo Guerrero Sr., Ivan Koloff, and Nicole Bass. Wow, we've lost a lot of legends in the past week. Um, we kicked it off with Matt Hardy and George Washington himself did his giraffe as he talked to the giraffe, talking about what they were going to do as he took advice from Mr. Washington, the giraffe, as he fed him. He went to speak with Vanguard One about his drinking problem until Jeff showed up and said we got here as fast as we could and we must teleport to this unknown place. But we must give up your powers. You must transfer the abilities to Brother Nero. And Jeff had his premonition that Matt is going to Egypt. As Matt teleported to Egypt, then we will find out later in the show. We kicked it off with Cody Rhodes back in the Impact Zone. Him and his wife Brandy, as or known as Mini Moose right now. Cody called out Moose to thank him, and Cody said, he's 100% approved of the whole Mini Moose, and he thanked them for helping Brandy out, and said Moose, you're one of us and stuff, and Brandy pretty much Moose said that Brandy has a number of both people, he has her back and everything, and Cody pretty much went to, well, Cody, and this is what really kind of got the crowd going, says, you have his number? As Cody asked Brandy, and Cody pretty much put his hand up there, and he says, so it's a wrestling business relationship one-on-one. So, you train together, team together, what's next? Are you going to sleep together? Which the crowd pretty much kind of went at it then, and Moose said, I said, you did it as a friend. He says, you're not a friend. You're what is the word he said? A prefidicious slut, he called him. As Brandy said, are you joking right now? As him and Moose pretty much says, Moose and Brandy says, this is a joke, right? And Cody said, he pretty much laughed. I said, this is a joke. He kissed his wife and went to shake hands with Moose until he kicked him in the balls, and then put his gun sign up, Bullet Club style. Moose pretty much Moose was on the ground, and Cody started kicking the crap out of him then, and Cody pretty much gave him a crossroads, and pretty much took Brandy with him, and Cody is, I guess, doing his American Nightmare thing. That is what his gimmick is called. So Cody pretty much took Brandy and left. And some people look at this, I remember somebody saying it was like a modern day Randy Savage and Elizabeth, as Cody's playing the jealous husband and everything, and Brandy's the face and stuff. But I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Most likely it'll be Moose versus Cody Rhodes. And again, Cody Rhodes is so all over the place, you can't tell what that man's schedule is half the time, because you don't know what company he'll be in next. He could be back in Ring of Honor, New Japan, Evolve, PWG, here in TNA also. So Cody, I know he's supposed to be in WCPW with the rest of the Bullet Club soon, but Cody Rhodes, that man is in so many companies and part of Bullet Club. We'll never know where he shows up next, but he'll probably will have a match with Moose, as he pretty much told the camera to get away, and told him to get away from his wife as they were leaving then. Eli Drake and Tyrus, they played a video package for that. Talking about the whole handicap match thing, and that, Tyrus said Drake owes him money, but when we had the match, Drake was kind of promised that Tyrus is the biggest dummy, yeah, and, we're both businessmen and stuff, and, we could try to do a whole finger poke of doom, and this match got weird. Tyrus pretty much, told Drake to lay down, or Drake told him to stop, and then they knocked the referee down, and Tyrus pretty much growled at him, and he punched Earl Hebner for some reason. And after they both laughed, and Drake pretty much told him that, I'll offer you a handshake. But Tyrus says, we would never shake hands, but I'll give you a hug. And they had this I don't know where this is going. Really, just weird. So I guess Tyrus isn't turning on Eli Drake, or I thought it was over money, or he's the fixer, or he's doing something. We've seen multiple segments tonight for the wedding of Laurel Van Ness and Braxton Sutter, which we're gonna get into that a lot later on near the end of the show. But we went back to the Hardy's house as Matt was back from Egypt, and he is after entering the vessel, and he is the King of Gold now. He is the Expedition of Gold, and Scott is no longer the dipillated boat. He is now the Golden Ark. Scott is now the Golden Ark, not the dipillated boat. As the Hardys did teleport in wherever they were going next to get more tag team championships. Jade was in the ring talking about this war. Rosemary is far from over and called her out. Rosemary pretty much said the decay is finished with Jade, but Jade says, I'm not finished with you. And yeah, she threw a monster's ball at me, but I'm still standing right now. Alright? And Jade pretty much as Romy pisses you off that, I'm still standing and everything, you want to get rid of me, then I'm giving you a challenge. One more match. Last woman standing. As Rosemary pretty much said, you want the match, it's your funeral. And he says, because you will decay. And Jade pretty much wanted to say that, I'm done playing, you're playing my games now. You're in my world. And I'm bringing that belt back home with me. Pretty much. It was like pretty much good promo with both these two. Leading up into the next match. So I'm glad they didn't stop that. And wherever they're going with Jade and Rosemary. And they put on great. Hey, the Monsters Ball match was really great. So I wouldn't be surprised if the last one, the standing match, would be great also. So I look forward to that. Jesse Goddard's went against Bram, which the DCC still look like idiots in a way, and I don't know. I don't know what's with the DCC, but they just kind of suck. And the fact that Jesse Goddard's being broken and there's supposed to be 3 of them and no James Storm was out there, I don't get where this is going, but they need to do something to fix the DCC quickly. The Hardys were in a locker room, teleported there, as they wanted to know where the tag team champions are. They were in the Mid-Atlantic territory, so the Mid-Atlantic Outlaws showed up. And, we're going to do a number 1 contenders match, but Matt said there's no need to have one. So one wrestler said the Outlaws hadn't been beaten nearly 12 years, they said, and the Hardys pretty much went on and said, you know what he was going to do? He would give the Outlaws a chance, and the Outlaws shook hands with them, pretty much saying that we'll give you a shot to take those tag team championships, since whoever this other team was has been tag team champions over 12 years, which is insanity almost, but hey, it happened. The Hardys were in the locker room and talking to whoever the tag team champions are in the Mid-Atlantic territory, and we never even knew who these guys' names were, what the tag team was called, which for some reason the rest of the other wrestlers in our locker room started brawling with each other for some odd reason. And then one of the guys that are the championship tonight is a shoot. And this is almost like last week when they went to Mexico with Conan and them. Pretty much they're in the Madison Civic Center. And they did have a match, which we still didn't know who those guys were. And it wasn't practically a full match. It was just a montage clip. Even one of the Jeff pushing some guy down the stairs in a crate. And he won the tag team champions. Everybody in the ring chanted delete, 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 delete. And they teleported back to the compound and put the tag titles in the boat to collect it. Which we never even know who these guys were, what their team was. We didn't even get commentary. They see playing the music from Total Nonstop Deletion. So I don't know. It was, and I can't really call it a match because it wasn't a match. It was them winning the titles, but it wasn't technically a match. So we never know who they went against. They just won the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championships. Now, it sounds like wherever the Hardys go next week, I hope it's somewhere big. I'm glad they did go to Mexico last week, and we got to see Conan and Super Crazy and Psychosis, but we need to see a little bit more. Josh Barnett, which is now Lashley's next opponent, when he has Bad Bones, which I don't know. Barnett, hopefully when the title match happens, it gets better and the crowd actually care, because they didn't. And like he had to pretty much have to fight his way to get a title shot. But we didn't know. He just did his match, and that was the end point at Lashley. There wasn't much to say about it. Hopefully they do something, even though the title match is next week anyway, so yeah. Trevor Lee winning his DJZ for the Expidition Championship. Pretty much DJZ's leg was hurt out there, as Helms pretty much kicked him, and Trevor Lee pretty much had to roll up to get the win. Next, after the match, they started beating up DJZ and was going to hit his leg with a chair again until Andrew Everett came out. And extra people actually reacted then and were on his side. Pretty much hitting a Frankensteiner, which was, Jesus, he spiked his head like crazy out there. To the drop kick on Gregory Helms then. Even pretty much went up to the top rope and did a shooting star press. And the crowd was really hyped for it then, which was really good. So it wasn't that long of a tag team match, but at least the people actually give a crap about Andrew Everett now. And stuff. And I know somebody said this online about Josh Matthews. I don't know if he's getting kicked off of commentary. He's not that great anyway. I'm sure everyone's been hearing Josh Matthews run his mouth saying he's the best play-by-play commentator right now. So I don't know. They said something with Schitt's Creek, and you know, you're gonna be there soon also. So I don't know where that's going. And as they pretty much continue on the night, pretty much showing more clips of the wedding for tonight, as where Maria told Braxton Sutter, like, if you don't marry Laurel, you know what will happen. And as the wedding was ready to start up with this altar, which, and I'll say this right here, we had, for some reason, Aaron Rex and Rockstar Spud were out there. Bennett was alleged acted drunk carrying a bottle, and as everyone came out from Maria, Van Ness, Sienna, and them, this is the only time, and this is a very long time. Some people say this is a train wreck of a segment, especially the main event. But for once, you have to give it to the Impact Zone crowd, which we haven't heard, which honestly you haven't heard the Impact Zone react that loud in a very long time. All right, in a very long time. So the crowd pretty much went on to talk Laura Van Ness, and we don't care. We don't care. And they all chanted Alley, and they all chanted delete, 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 delete. They wanted this segment deleted. As they just pretty much just say all these altars and vows, and Maria pretty much kept barking at Alley, telling her to do this, and she was the ring bearer and everything, and kept calling her stupid and everything, and she pretty much pouted. And Maria pretty much told Alley that we don't need people chanting for her and stuff. So the fans just kept chanting. The delete chants were the funniest though. The delete chant, when they chanted delete, 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 delete. And Sutter, I guess, kept standing there, didn't know what to say, as everyone kept chanting objected and stuff. Then the crowd got really loud for her. Maria kept calling the fans stupid and Alley stupid. And as Laurel said, I do. Sutter didn't know what to do, and Maria said, you know what would happen if you don't, what happens to Alley if you don't marry her, which pretty much was going to fire her, which wasn't really a big reveal. I thought it was something big. Some people think that Sutter just told Alley to find a different job or something, or being an assistant. So it doesn't make a lot of sense in a way. Say that's the big deal. I thought you threatened to fire her multiple times. So, Allie pretty much said she was the worst boss ever and stuff, and didn't want to work for anymore. And pretty much, Sutter says, I am in love with Allie and stuff, and he's always been. And he got tired of Laura Van Ness, and Maria pretty much kept threatening Allie until, what did Maria do? Maria fired her then. And Allie says, working for you is like working through a monster and stuff. and Maria pretty much tried to slap Allie, but Sutter blocked it. Bennett got involved until which is funny. Braxton Sutter started attacking Mike Bennett then, and then Allie started beating up Maria. After that, pretty much trying to take her out until Sienna got involved. Brooke Tessmacher came out. Robbie E came out and attacked, which you'd think he would attack Aaron Rex, but Aaron Rex was already out of the ring with Rockstar, but he pretty much started going up, beating up Mike Bennett for no apparent reason. No apparent reason. And stuff. I don't know why Robbie E was out there. But Rex I get, but to beat up Mike Bennett, why? And the crowd pretty much got really loud for this whole segment. And I guess they showed Allie and Sutter pretty much moving close to one another, and then Sutter made out with her. And some people are gonna say about Pope pretty much told Matthews that his honeymoon on Impact was coming to an end, and Josh Matthews says, you know what? He dropped his headset and he was out of here. Now people think Josh Matthews will be gone from commentary, which I don't know where that's going in at, because of the stuff, like I said before earlier in the video, the stuff he's been saying online. So he's the best play-by-play commentator in the business today, which is a fucking lie. Some people think it's a gimmick, or he's trolling us, or maybe management's really taking that serious in the back and getting tired of him running his mouth, because Josh Matthews has never been that great of a commentator to begin with. I know TNA is going through a lot of changes right now with this whole Impact Anthem, people getting involved, and Jeff Jarrett, Dutch Mantel, former people creative. I don't think they're in the same Impact Zone anymore. I wish they bring Mike Tenay back. You got Don West out here selling everything on TNA every day. Bring Mike Tenay back on commentary. Hell, hire Taz back. I miss Taz. I miss hearing Taz even on Botchamania with the insipid Taz commentary. Taz was great. And yeah, I don't mind Pope, and I like Pope too, but Josh Matthews is, I just don't know. I see why a lot of people get tired of him now. But he could be trolling, or maybe this is a work. I don't know. But like I said, the fans ate this whole segment up. It may have been a train wreck, as someone would say, but the people loved it. They loved the big ending, and they all chanted. Like I said, this is the loudest I've ever seen the Impact Zone in a very long time. In ages, really. Like, they've been loud, but this was like super loud, like super over type of loud on some crazy heat levels and stuff. So I don't know, maybe the crowd actually finally woke up and got their head out of their asses. I don't know, but then again, it's hard when you're in Universal Studios all the time in the same turret. You gotta travel, you gotta move somewhere, expand the horizon, or just move to a different sound stage. I know it's gonna take some time for they get back on the road, if they ever get back on the road again. I want them to, but they need some time to get their shit together, and maybe the crowd getting that loud is somewhere step in the right direction. But hey, what do I know? But that's my review for TNA this week. Make sure you check out more of my reviews. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.